Valmiki wrote Ramayana, one of the grandest epics of good versus evil. It's the tale about how Lord Rama fought the demon king Ravana to rescue his wife Sita. The Ramayana teaches us the true meaning of devotion, love, karma, dharma, and relationship. The epic was first handed over to Lord Rama's children and has been handed down from generation to generation. And if you're looking to acquaint your little one with the Ramayana, here are a few short stories to give the kids a sneak peek into the world of Lord Rama, Sita, Hanuman, and Lakshman. We are sure the kiddies will love these stories. Read all the interesting stories from Ramayana for kids and see their faces light in a way. The story of a squirrel. After the abduction of Sita, Lord Rama, along with this army of monkey and bearers, starts making a bridge over the sea that would connect them to Lanka. Lord Rama was triumphant to see the passion, dedication, and energy level of his army towards the construction of the bridge. A little squirrel was picking up a pebble in her mouth and putting it near the boulders. She did it repeatedly and effortlessly. Just then, a monkey noticed her and started making fun of her. He told her to stay away lest at boulder crush her. Hearing this, everyone started making fun of her. The squirrel was in tears. Lord Rama was noticing all this from a distance. Upset, the squirrel went to Lord Rama and complained about everyone to him. Lord Rama then demonstrated to the army how the pebble thrown by the squirrel has worked as the connector between the two boulders. Even her contribution is as valuable as the other members of the army. Acknowledging the squirrel's effort, Lord Rama stroked the squirrel's back. The stroking left the marks on his finger on the body of the squirrel. Since then, the squirrels have carried white stripes on their body. When Hanuman refused to obey Lord Rama, Lord Hanuman was morose after the coronation ceremony. He sat in the corner meditating on Lord Rama with closed eyes. Sita noticed and informed Lord Rama at once about it. Rama went near to Hanuman and said, "I couldn't give you anything in return for your bhakti and devotion. The only thing I can do is take you along with me to Vaikunta." Hanuman asked, "Will you be there with me in Vaikunta?" To which Lord Rama replied, "Yes, but not as Rama, but as Lord Mahavishnu. Lord Mahavishnu is the cause and Lord Rama is the effect." Hanuman replied, "I wouldn't go to a place where Lord Rama isn't present. I will stay back in Ayodhya and will continue meditating on Lord Rama." The story of Shanta, Rama's sister. Before the birth of Lord Rama, King Dashrath had a daughter named Shanta. Kaushalya's elder sister, Varshini, had no offspring. Once, when Varshini came to visit her sister, she flippantly asked for her child. Hearing this, Dasharatha agreed that she could adopt his daughter Shanta. It's believed that Lord Rama and his other brothers were not told about their sister. The story behind Ravana's 10 heads. Ravana was a devout follower of Lord Shiva. After attaining the education, Ravana underwent an intense penance to please Lord Shiva. To appease Lord Shiva, Ravana even chopped off his head. Each time he chopped off his head, it grew back, thereby enabling him to continue his penance. This austerity of Ravana pleased Shiva and he granted him 10 heads, and thus he became one of the most powerful beings on the earth. The 10 heads of Ravana indicate the 4 Vedas and 6 Shastras that Ravana mastered. The birth of Hanuman. Lord Hanuman, one of the incarnations of Lord Shiva, was born to Anjana by the blessings of Vayu, who later became Hanuman's godfather. When Anjana was praying to Lord Shiva for her son, King Dasharatha was also performing a yagna to have children. He received a bowl of sacred pudding from the god of fire to share amongst his 3 wives. By divine order, an eagle snatched some of the pudding and dropped where Anjana was meditating. Vayu, the deity of wind, transported the fragment of the desert to Anjana's hands, who ate it. Lord Hanuman was born soon after. Was Sita the daughter of Mandodari? This may come as a surprise to most of you, but Adbhuta Ramayana states that Mandodari was the mother of Sita. After killing the sages, Ravana would keep their blood in a large pot. Sage Gritsamada was a devout follower of goddesses Lakshmi. He even practiced penance to attain goddesses Lakshmi as his daughter. After storing the milk from the dharba grass in a pot, he purified it with chants, expecting Lakshmi to dwell in it. But Ravana sneaked into Kritasamada's house and poured the milk into his pot. Mandodari was very frustrated with the evil deeds of Ravana, so she decides to commit suicide by drinking the blood that Ravana had stored in the pot. Instead of dying, Mandodari gets pregnant with the Sita, one of the incarnations of Lakshmi, all because of the milk. She leaves the baby in Kurukshetra only to be found by Janaka. Death of Lord Rama. It wasn't possible for Lord Rama to die because Hanuman wouldn't allow Yama to claim Rama's soul. To divert the attention of Hanuman, Ram dropped his ring through a crack and asked Hanuman to fetch it for him. Hanuman reduced himself to the size of a beetle and entered the crack only to find himself in the serpent's land. He asked Vasuki, the king of the Nagalok, for the ring. The king showed him a door filled with rings, all belonging to Rama. Hanuman was baffled seeing this. Then the king informed him that Ram deliberately dropped down the ring to divert his mind from Lord Rama's death. When Ram issued a death sentence to Hanuman, Narada could not stand the harmony in the kingdom after Lord Rama took over his father's place as the king. So he tried to create differences between Hanuman and Ram. When the sages appeared in the court, Narada tricked Hanuman to greet all the sages except Vishwamitra, as he was not a sage by birth. Hanuman did as suggested, which did not bother Vishwamitra initially. But following the instigation of Narada, Vishwamitra became all charged up and asked Lord Rama to issue a death sentence to Hanuman. Being the discipline of Vishwamitra, Rama could not contradict Vishwamitra's command and ordered Hanuman's execution by arrows. The statement of execution was also issued the next day, but none of the arrows could harm Hanuman. Lord Rama then used the Brahmastra, his most powerful weapon, but even Brahmastra failed before Hanuman. Do you know why it happened? Because Hanuman kept chanting Lord Rama's name. Narada realized his mistake and pleaded Vishwamitra to stop the war. Do you know how Bajrangbali got the name? One day, when Sita was applying vermilion on her forehead, a curious Hanuman asked, "Why do you apply vermilion?" Sita replied, "For longer and healthier life of Lord Rama." The enthusiastic Hanuman smeared his entire body with vermilion. Lord Rama burst out into laughter seeing Hanuman smeared in vermilion. He named him Bajrangbali, which comes from the word Bajrang, means orange. Rama's brothers. Lord Rama, as most of us know, he is the incarnation of Vishnu. But what about his brothers Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan? Bharat and Shatrughan are the Sudarshana Chakra of Lord Rama, and Vishnu is his Sheshanag, Vishnu's seat in Vaikunta. Lakshman was later born as Balram, Lord Krishna's elder brother. Lakshman had complained all his life that being born as the younger brother, he has to obey all the commands of Ram. His wish to be an older brother was fulfilled when he was born as Balram. Lakshman defeating sleep for 14 years. Urmila, Lakshman's wife, was ready to accompany him when he was leaving for the exile, but Lakshman forced her to stay at home. Lakshman wanted to protect Ram and Sita from all the dangers. Defeating sleep, so he approached Nindra, the goddesses of sleep, and asked her to look over him for the next 14 years. Nindra commanded that someone had to sleep on behalf of him to create a balance. So Lakshman asked her to consider Urmila for this. Nindra went to the palace of Ayodhya and asked Urmila if she would like to take up Lakshman's leave, to which she gladly agreed. Urmila slept for 14 years until the day of Ram's coronation. If Urmila had not helped, Lakshman would have never been able to slay Meghnad, the one who was granted that only Gudakesh could kill him. Shurpanakha, the stimulus of the Battle of Lanka. Most accounts of Ramayana suggest that Shurpanakha, Ravana's sister, had no interest in Rama. But Valmiki's Ramayana accounts that Shurpanakha approached Rama, but he rejected her for Sita. Shurpanakha then proposed to Lakshman, but even he rejected her. Angered by the rejection, Shurpanakha tried to hurt Sita. Fearing Sita's life, Rama told Lakshman to chop off her ears and nose. To seek revenge, Shurpanakha induced Ravana to kidnap Sita, which triggered the battle. But other accounts suggest that Shurpanakha enticed Ravana to kidnap Sita to avenge her husband's death. Shurpanakha was first married to Dushtabuddhi Rakshasa, who enjoyed great favors from Ravana. But his greed for more enraged Ravana and he had him killed. Distraught by the death of Dushtabuddhi Rakshasa, Shurpanakha realized that only Rama could kill Ravana. So when Lakshman chopped off her nose, she provoked Ravana to kidnap Sita as an act of revenge. When Ravana deposited his soul, before fighting the battle with Rama, Ravana gave his soul to a hermit called the Fire Eye. The Fire Eye was supposed to keep his soul safe and secure. In the battle, Rama was surprised that the arrow struck Ravana but did not wound him. Only one of the allies of Rama knew the secret behind it. So he transformed himself to resemble Ravana and went to the hermit, asking for the soul. No sooner the soul was set free, Rama slayed Ravana. Kubera, the real ruler of Lanka. Lord Brahma had produced 10 mind-born sons or Prajapatis while creating the universe, and sage Pulatsya, Vishrava's father, was one of them. Rishi Bharadwaj was totally mesmerized by Vishrava and even offered his daughter Ilavida for marriage. Ilavida and Vishrava gave birth to Kubera, the lord of wealth. But Tataka and Sumali also wanted Kaisaki, their daughter, to marry Vishrava to increase their powers through alliances with kings and rishis. They even planned their wedding. Vishrava fell in love with Kaisaki and fathered Ravana. Kubera inherited Lanka from his father Vishrava. Being a good son, he even shared all his wealth with his half-brother Ravana. But after receiving all kinds of boons from Brahma, Ravana overthrew Kubera from Lanka. The story of Kumbhakarna's sleep. Once, brothers Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Vibhishan were asked what boon they wanted from Brahma. Indra, on the other hand, was well aware of Kumbhakarna's valor and wit and knew that he would ask from the Indrasan, the kingdom of heaven. Fearing this, Indra requested goddesses Saraswati to tie Kumbhakarna's tongue, which bound Kumbhakarna to ask for the eternal Nidrasan. Brahma granted him the boon of eternal sleep. Seeing his brother's plight, Ravana pleaded Brahma to undo the curse. Brahma did undo it, but with a condition. He said that Kumbhakarna would sleep for half a year and will stay awake for another half. Even during the battle of Lanka, Kumbhakarna was asleep and was walked over by thousands of elephants in an attempt to wake him up. The victory of Rama over Ravana. Towards the end of the battle, Ravana organized a yagna to assure his victory. The only condition was that Ravana could not move out of the yagna. When Rama got to know about it, he sent a group of monkeys along with Angada to destroy the yagna. The story of Hanuman receiving Sita's pearl necklace. After coming back victorious from the battle, Rama was rewarding everyone who helped him in the battle. When he asked Hanuman what he wanted as a gift, Hanuman refused to take anything. Watching this exchange, Sita gave Hanuman her pearl necklace. Hanuman accepted the gift and he started breaking each pearl with his teeth. Astonished, Sita asked Hanuman why he was breaking the pearls, and he replied that he was looking for Rama in the pearls, but he can't find him. The ministers of the court started mocking Hanuman for his devotion, and one of them asked Hanuman if his body also has Rama in it. In response, Hanuman tore his chest apart with his hands, and residing in his heart was the image of Rama and Sita. Everyone was shocked by his devotion and congratulated him. The story summary of Ramayana. King Dasharatha, the ruler of Ayodhya, and his 3 wives had 4 children: Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna. The king loved all his children dearly, but his favorite was his eldest son Rama. He wanted him to be the king. However, the news did not go well with his second wife Kaikeyi, as she wanted her son Bharata to be the king. She asked the king to send Rama to exile and make Bharata the king. Dasharatha agreed half-heartedly, and soon Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita left for exile. In the forest, Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, the king of Rakshasas. While escaping, Sita, Rama, and Lakshmana met Sugriva and Hanuman, who agreed to help them by providing them with their monkey army. With the help of the monkey army, Rama and Lakshmana successfully won over Ravana's army and killed him, thus rescuing Sita and bringing her back to Ayodhya. Hi kids, I hope you have listen to all these short stories that I have told. So let's deep dive into a complete the history of the Ramayana. Okay? India is well known for its rich culture, traditions, mythological stories, and religious diversity worldwide. Stories like Ramayana are prevalent in the sensibilities of Indian people and play a vital role in preaching the overall ideal way of living in the world. It is an epic that strengthens the importance of brotherhood, sacrifices for loved ones, a sense of righteousness, culture, humbleness, and simple living with a touch of sacredness. Ramayana is much more than a mythological tale and teaches us about our heritage and some of the history's most significant events. Children should be taught these stories from an early age since it helps them understand Indian history much better. The Ramayana story in English is taught in many elementary schools as a part of the curriculum. The Ramayana's full story is of the prince Rama's journey with the help of an army of monkeys to rescue his beloved wife, Sita, from the hands of the great monarch of Lanka, Ravana. The Ramayana epic was written in Sanskrit by the sage Valmiki many years ago to teach Lord Rama's sons love and Kush. The Ramayana has been adopted in several Indian languages. The Ramayana is a mythological sage and should be taught to kids to make them aware of their history and roots. The Ramayana characters. The Ramayana story has numerous characters. The most important ones are King Dasharatha. King Dasharatha ruled the kingdom of Ayodhya on the banks of the river Sarayu, located in the present-day state of Uttar Pradesh. He had 3 wives and loved his eldest son Rama dearly. Rama was the king, Dasharath's eldest son, and was adored by everyone. He was well known for his polite nature and fearless attitude. Lakshmana was King Dasharatha and his 3rd wife. Sumitra's son. He had a unique bond with his dear brother Rama and could do anything for him. Sita was Raja Janak's, the king of Mithila's daughter, and was married to the eldest prince of Ayodhya, that is Rama. Ravana was the mighty king of the kingdom of Lanka. He kidnapped Sita from the forest and is later killed by Rama. Hanuman. Lord Hanuman, son of Anjani, was a big devotee of Lord Rama. He was wise and played an important role in Ravana's defeat. So children, let's understand and listen to the beautiful story of Ramayana. Long time ago, there lived a king named Dasharatha, the ruler of the kingdom of Ayodhya. He had 3 wives, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. The first wife, Kaushalya, gave birth to the eldest son, Rama. The second wife, Kaikeyi, gave birth to Bharata, while the third wife, Sumitra, had twins and named them Lakshmana and Shatrughna. In no time, the kids grew up into handsome princes and became well known across the kingdom for their wisdom and strength. King Dasharatha loved all his kids but had a soft spot in his heart for his eldest son Rama. One day, sage Vishwamitra took the young princess to the neighboring kingdom of Mithila, which King Janaka ruled. He had organized a swayamvar for his daughters, Sita and Urmila. "Welcome, princess," announced King Janaka. "As you all know that I have organized this swayamvar for my two beautiful daughters, and any of you can get married to them. However, the only condition is that you have to string this great bow by Lord Shiva." Many princes took turns stringing the bow, but none of them succeeded. In the end, Rama went and strung it in his first attempt to win King Janaka's elder daughter Sita for marriage. Urmila got married to Lakshmana, and all of them were welcomed back to the kingdom with great pomp and show. Things were fine until one day King Dasharatha expressed his willingness to throne Rama as the king. "My dear Ayodhya citizens, I have served you all for many years now. Now I am growing old and want to appoint my eldest son Rama as the king," announced King Dasharatha, and the entire kingdom danced with joy. However, Dasharatha's second wife Kaikeyi was unhappy with the decision, as she wanted his son Bharata to be the king. She was charmed into thinking so by one of her closest servants, Mantara. She immediately called for the king and asked him to fulfill the two wishes that he had granted him a long time back. "My dear king, I guess it's time for you to fulfill the two boons you had given me," said Kaikeyi. "I wanted you to make my son Bharata to be the king and send Rama to the forest for an exile of 14 years. Poor king had no option but to send Rama to exile. He was accompanied by his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana to the forest. As soon as Rama left for the forest, Dasharatha could not accept the fact and died within a few days. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana lived a life full of hardships in the forest. One day, Ravana's sister Shurpanaka saw Rama and was mesmerized by his beauty. She wanted to marry him, but Rama refused. Angrily, she went to attack Sita, but Lakshmana cut her nose in rage to protect Sita. She returned to Lanka and narrated the incident to her brother Ravana, who decided to take revenge on them. One day, Sita saw a beautiful deer in the forest and asked Rama to get it for her. The deer was nothing else but a trap by Ravana. When Rama did not return after a long time, Sita sent Lakshmana to look for him. Lakshmana was hesitant to go, but eventually left after drawing a magic line on the door. I urge you not to cross this line in any circumstances, said Lakshmana to Sita and left. Meanwhile, Ravana came to Sita dressed as a sage and asked her to offer some fruits. As soon as Sita crossed the line, he grabbed Sita and took her to Lanka on his rath. When Rama and Lakshmana came to know about what had happened, they rushed to rescue Sita. On the way, they met the monkey king Sugriv and Hanuman, who decided to help them to rescue Sita. Hanuman flew to the kingdom of Lanka in search of Sita and saw her sitting in one of the backyards. He went to her and said, Mata Sita, I am a messenger of Lord Rama, and I am here to give you this ring. Lord Rama has sent this ring and said that he will come to rescue you very soon. Later, the gods caught Hanuman and set his tail on fire. He burned Ravana's entire palace and returned to Rama. After that, Rama and the monkey army started their journey to Lanka to rescue Sita. They reached there after many days, and finally the war began. Kumbhakarna, Ravana's mighty brother, Indrajit, Ravana's son, and other great warriors lost their lives in the battle. Finally, Lord Rama and Ravana came face to face. Lord Rama killed Ravana and they took Sita back to the kingdom of Ayodhya, where he was crowned as the king.